Now we're going to talk about runaway credit card debt. Okay, so now we're going to look at runaway, I call it runaway credit card debt, and I'll explain that in a little bit. So let's look at our little chart over here. Let's say you have a Visa card, current balance of $10,000, interest rate at 28%, and you're making a minimum monthly payment of $300 a month. So let's go to month one. You start off with $10,000, you make that $300 a month payment. And right here, if you watched our budget videos, you're going to see what happens if you don't stay on a budget and if you run monthly deficits. So what happens when you run a monthly deficit, that means you're spending more than what you're making throughout the course of a month. So usually what happens is that, you use your charge card to pay for groceries, gas, going out. And in this scenario, let's say you're running a $400 a month deficit that you're putting on your credit card every month. You're not making any extra payments. So the principal, so out of that $300, $57 goes to principal and $243 goes to interest. But at the end of the month, your balance increases to $10,343. So month two, we start at $10,343. Now we're making a minimum payment that's $310 a month. We're still in a monthly deficit, and $400 extra is going to go on our credit card. So now $129 goes to principal and $181 goes to interest. But look at this, our credit card debt still keeps increasing. Month three, same story. We start off with that $10,600, minimum payment goes up, but we're adding $400 to our credit card balance. Principal, out of the $318, $133 goes to principal, $186 goes to interest. Now we're at $10,881. So as you can see here, after 12 months, you already had $12,903 in credit card debt. And just if you look at this chart right here, it's just, I call it runaway because it's just basically running away from you. Nothing you can do. And what happens is at the end of 4 years, you run like this, you have $20,000 in credit card debt. So it just never paid off. It just keeps going up. Or 40 months. Yeah, 48 months is 4 years. And you just have this nagging credit card balance, but your minimum payment just keeps increasing every month. And, what people do, they switch to, no interest. They keep switching their balances. But at some point in time, you're going to want this taken care of. So first thing you do, you go on the budget, watch our monthly budget video, get that to zero so you're not running any deficits, and see what happens. So now that's starting to decrease. It's starting to go down in amount. So that 10,000, now it's 99.33, 98.09, and your minimum monthly payments will decrease every month because more of that money now is going on your principal and not interest. So over a period of time, you're going to be decreasing that credit card debt. Now the key here is to make an extra payment. So by going on that budget, and if you could squeeze out an extra $100 a month by going on a budget, look what happens here. Now that credit card balance starts to decrease exponentially. So at the end of 12 months, you're at $77.20. At 48 months, you're at $19.99. So you can pay this thing off in 66 months in the red area here. So that's really the story here, is that if you have credit card balances, first thing you want to do is go in a budget, develop a surplus, even if it's $50 a month, whatever you can do to put extra in that credit card debt to start paying that down so you can get rid of that. Okay, so that's just a quick video on runaway credit card debt and what you can do to solve that problem. All right, thank you, and we'll see you soon on our next video.